64-bit legends. Welcome.
Legend of the game like GoldenEye, I'm more than right.
Yeah.
The perfect dark is dreams that seem to come to life. 64-bit, the shit, it's as real as it gets. We can talk sports, games, and music, take your pick. Point with the news, pull up and crack a brew. Smoke one with the crew, tune in and take a view.
Watch.
We here to raise the bar from the lowest mark. Sit your ass down and listen, it's time for the show to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, in attendance, and the millions listening at home, are you ready? I said, are you ready? Well, let's get ready to rumble! I am Bobby Caboose, as always with Melvin Troy, looking for that hot tag.
Hot tagging it.
It's the 64-bit Legends Royal Rumble 2001. We also have 2021.
We go back.
Wow, we went back to. I'm not Jamaican anymore. We got SamWO in the house. What's up, Sam?
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
We also have Y2Drew, our Michael Cole.
Howdy.
If you haven't noticed or if you haven't been paying attention, we've been doing the 64-bit Legends 2021 Royal Rumble all month of January leading up till today and to the WWE Royal Rumble. So we have 30 competitors, and we're here to analyze this Royal Rumble as needed. Anyone else want to say something? Shit.
I'm multitasking. Yes, no, I'm excited. This has been building up for a long, long time. There's so many competitors in this thing. I know I'm in it. I know you're in it.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
There's no Y2Drew.
You're not.
No
You-
Y2Drew.
you get to make up the neutral.
Yeah, it's good.
What
The
fourth
outside-
party?
The outside fan looking in.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, let me ask you. I guess we could start with that, like right off the bat, from the outside looking in. I mean, what are your initial thoughts?
It's going to be a hell of a show, I'll tell you that. A lot of crazy characters, different dudes, a little bit of everything, honestly.
We don't have a garbage man.
Yeah, you have Baskin Robbins flavors. You got 31 or 30. You know, there's something for everyone.
And it is a wide variety.
Yeah, it's a wide variety.
Oh yes. So I guess like we got 30 of them so far. Who's number 1? Who's number 30? Just so we can kind of
right.
get a sense.
So yours truly, Bobby Caboose, is number 1.
No chance in hell to win.
I'm pulling my Benoit. I'm not killing. I'm not killing my family, but I'm going in number 1.
Okay.
I'm last in the entire length of the Rumble, and I'm winning the shit. Number 30, along with his cartel, is Julio Sunrise.
Wow.
Got to be a favorite.
So we're starting with I'm surprised you're coming in so early.
I'm coming in number 1. As any good Rumble is a great wrestler in the number 1 or 2 spot, and I fill that role this year.
So I guess the next question is I guess since you're number 1,
Well, that's why they bring number 2 in as the good wrestler.
Yeah.
who is number 2 by the
Number
way?
2. Howdy. Big mouth Billy Bass here.
He's got to be a favorite. I mean, he's a fisherman. He's.
I don't know, man. Hook, line, and sinker
Yeah.
with that crooked ass finger.
That's going to help him with hang on to the rope.
There's only one keeper this year.
Yep.
And that's me.
I'm a fan.
Hook, line, and sinker.
So after that, number 3 will be the big shit kid
Yeah.
Yep.
taking shits on everyone.
Yep.
We got Varsity Stu, who doesn't want your life. We have the fucking freak Robert. We have
He's not a freak.
we have Ryu and Ken's younger brother, the Red Colorado Kid.
Where's he from?
He's from Colorado.
Take you
And
back to
he's
1992.
Take it back 92.
He's done his research
Man.
here.
We have
Left
the
behind.
Far East EHW tournament champion, Little Basket. We have
Little Basket,
Burnt Burnt, Big Rig Brian Brozick. Brian Big Rig Brozick. We have
With petroleum.
with Petroleum.
Yep.
We have T the Monster. We have Fat Boy Lumen coming in at number 10.
Who's going to eliminate him?
Who is going to eliminate him?
Fat Boy Fat, maybe.
Oh, maybe the Fat Boys have
heel
a
turn.
split.
Yeah.
Number 11 is the coolest man in the room, Vic Murphy.
He is pretty cool.
Number 12, we go to parts unknown and find Anubis.
In the atmosphere.
For lucky number 13, we go to the land of the Swove for Sir Jared of the Swove.
Your Highness.
Prick.
SamWO, you're coming in at number 14.
Oh, good.
That's not a
Get
bad
you back
number.
for that message on my package, Jared.
Number 15 is Big Petroleum. Got that insurance policy. Number 16 is Sam Thunderdome, the weatherman. He's got a 5-day forecast for you. Number 17, we went to the streets and we found Uncle Roscoe. I think we paid him $20. Number 18, we went to Mother Russia and found Igor Maxim. And number 19, it starts getting interesting because we have the Samoa Joe project officially entering the Royal Rumble. Samoa Joe B32 Omega, following by Samoa Joe C365. Ooh, yeah. And then we have Big Deuce Leadfoot coming up the rear.
One of my favorites.
Up the poop chute.
Up the poop chute. Number 22 is the latest update of the Samoa Joe project. He happens to be a minority. And a Fat Boy Fat coming in to fuck you up with all his fat in number 23. Melvin Troy, you got a great number picking number 24.
Yep.
We have the biggest cock in the ring. Cock Davis coming in number 25.
Everybody has a beef with him, by
And
the way.
speaking of
He's got
everybody,
plenty
we
to go
got
around.
everybody.
Speaking of beef,
Backstreet Man coming in at number 26. We have everyone's favorite pony, Duncan Smits, coming in at 27. We have the lovable Jeff Wrestler coming at 28.
big fan.
He's right there with Varsity Stew.
Varsity Stew. And 29, it gets a little bit more weird. We have the Dark Underlord Vampiro with Nun Man.
Sickest of the sick.
And again, we have lucky number 30, Julio Sunrise with his cartel.
Wow, I mean there's so much there. What I do see, I like there's between me and you. You're coming in first. You're taking on a lot of people.
Yes.
I'm coming in bringing up the rear, and hopefully, I'm wondering by the time I get in, who's going to be left? Because I'm in 24.
24.
24. I was going to say 27.
Yeah,
24.
if anyone needs the list, I got the list right here. We can,
Yeah.
Yeah, say Sam WO's like right in the middle.
He's 14.
Like if
Yeah.
we're all in there together, like is there like an uneasy truce until we're the last three?
See, I'm not sure. I thought that would be the case until you called me out on your promo.
Well, it's so
So,
we can work together until the end, and then it's
all right.
it's that
I mean,
I'll take your spot on
this
Twitch.
was,
I'll take your spot on the podcast.
yeah, this was supposed to be an
I'll take your spot at the
MWO invitational, as Melvin
Yeah.
pointed out in his promo, and it just got weird. So,
I like it though. It's
It got a little intense.
good weird.
Now, I mean, I guess we should probably go, figure out our favorites. I mean, outside of ourselves that are in
Yeah.
it. I would say outside of myself, I'd say the top 3? Last
yeah,
three?
we could say the top 3.
Yeah, that'll probably make it to the end.
Well, no, we'll say your favorite top 3.
Yeah.
And then we can do what do you think our finalists are a little later, and so forth.
Yeah, so I would say probably the top 3, in my opinion, excluding myself. I think Sir Jared is an underdog. I don't think people are ready for the power he's about to bring. I mean, he leads a nation of the Swove. So, I mean,
Where was that located again?
I think he said, looking back at the interview, I think he said somewhere between Nebraska and New England.
One of the Dakotas.
Yeah, somewhere amongst the Dakotas. It's a clandestine area of the Swove. Very, very prideful people. So he's got a lot on the line because if he doesn't do well, then the people of Swove are going to lose respect for him, and then all chaos will ensue. So I think he's definitely up there. Also, I'm thinking, I mean, that Vampiro Nun Man combo, like that one's pretty intense. I don't know what they're bringing. There's been a lot of heat about Cock Davis, But then Nun Man and Pyro come in, and it almost makes me think like, I think Cock's got his cock set up for him.
Can you imagine how much blood is in that cock?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To suck.
Yeah. Someone's getting their cock sucked in this Royal Rumble.
You thought Vampiro had a lot of blood in his face then.
I just wonder where Vampiro and Nunman come from, because Vampiro seems like he would come from a castle, but Nunman a church. So, where the hell are they coming from?
You take castles and churches, I mean, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Opposites attract sometimes.
Gargoyles.
I'd like to hear more from
Now,
him.
let me hear me out on this one. So you have Sir Jared the Swole, who also comes from a castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Do they
that's
have
true.
some type of
A beef
Alliance, maybe.
alliance?
or alliance.
Yeah, they
That's
come from royalty.
It's same castle, maybe.
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 Castlevania.
Maybe. I mean, that's an interesting concept. I mean, if we could get Sir Jared here, that would be the first thing I'd ask him. But
If only.
We had him on the Twitch stream, man. He's a
I know.
hard guy to get.
he was, and then I got caught up with security was checking me out in the bathroom. It was crazy. But yeah, so I'd say that those two, and then the other one, I'm a little torn between Fat Boy Fat and
Fat Boy Lumen.
and Fat Boy Lumen. Yeah, the Fat Boys. There's a lot of girth.
They could have a chance if they stick together. But
Yeah.
The thing about the Fat Boys, though, it reminds me of an old school Earthquake and Typhoon where they never really had a chance. They come in just to cause some fat ruckus, and they just run towards one of the ropes, and someone just pulls the rope down, and they fall over.
Beef's always hard to eliminate, though.
Yeah, it is. You got to gang up on them. Like Lumen's coming in, I think. Lumen's coming in 10. So if the first, if there's only 4 guys in the Rumble, who's going to eliminate them, right?
Yeah.
Fat Boy
I mean,
Fat
I
at
can only do so
23.
much myself.
That's true. You have a
need some
lot of
backup.
fat you got to get through.
I
just
gotta-
hide under the ring.
It's crossed my mind.
Work for the king.
So I guess who do you have? Then?
Okay, so the thing is people from parts unknown, they're fucking crazy. Ultimate Warrior, Papa Shango, you got Anubis. Anubis
got a fucking
He's
machete.
got a machete.
That's
Is
right.
he bringing that to the ring?
Who fucking?
I
knows?
hope so.
You got Anubis. The biggest underdog of this Royal Rumble, I think, is Little Basket.
He's a champion.
Yeah.
You're right.
How is that an underdog?
Because he's small, people are gonna think he's not capable of winning a Royal Rumble. He's got the Rey Mysterio effect.
He's like a hobbit. He could hide.
He is the Far East Tournament champion.
That's true.
First EHW. And he's got the basket buddies. What the fuck are the basket buddies?
That is true.
No one knows.
Yeah.
That's
So it could be all an illusion, or it could be littler baskets.
like a Russian nesting doll.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
I'm picturing.
He opens himself up and there's more people in him.
Yes.
It could be weird.
Even smaller baskets.
It's even smaller baskets. and I'm a little concerned about Jeff Wrestler's safety, to be honest, because he's just looking for a job. He mentioned a couple times his dad was a dick, and he needs to get out of his basement.
You think
So-
you think he's a little in over his head?
I think so. I don't think this is quite the Indeed interview that he's looking for. I know Indeed's all about diversity,
Yeah.
and hiring black, lesbian, trans, and guys that come out of prison. But Jeff Wrestler, this might not be the job to apply for.
I'm not a fan of how he spells his name.
Geoff?
Yeah, I hate that. It's Jeff.
He looks like he comes
Jeff.
he comes from a high class, like a high society. He's a high society type.
Yeah.
And he probably's been coasting on his parents' success a little too long. And now they're like, you got to make something of yourself. So he's got a lot on the line on this.
See, if you were helping him out,
So-
SamWO, you could be like, man, your promos could be like GOFF.
Okay, that works. I don't know how to spell it. I just know it's a G, and I stop reading the rest.
Oh,
and
okay.
I hope someone breaks his neck.
Wow.
Well, speaking of breaking necks, how what is your outtake with some of these guys?
The
Yeah.
obvious favorite, it's got to be the guy coming in number 30, Julio Sunrise. He's got his cartel. Who
That's
knows
true.
what the hell they're going to do?
He looks like
Besides-
Pablo Escobar-esque.
A little bit. He needs some laundry help, though.
His mustache was a little crooked.
Yeah, it looked really familiar. I feel like Vic Murphy doesn't have a chance because everybody hates that guy.
Yeah, fuck
Everyone
Baker.
hates.
I mean, he's a heel. We'll get into Vic Murphy a
He
little
didn't
bit
even
later.
finish that
but-
White Claw. He took like 3 sips out of it.
He's
He did.
lightweight.
I mean,
Or Bud Light Seltzer or whatever.
he was. I mean, I think he was already pretty tore up by the time he was drinking that.
Fuck Cock Davis.
Cock Davis is another one who has all the ability to win, but I think his mouth may have gotten him in trouble.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be a target by all the other wrestlers.
But he has the Fat Boy Lumen effect of he's got such a big cock. Who's going to throw him out?
That's,
Yeah.
It's weighing him down.
yeah.
And
I
is
could grab the ropes itself.
is his cock powerful enough to be almost like a undisclosed 31st
Yeah.
fucking entry
Yeah.
to this Royal Rumble? Like it could be cock. What if his cock actually went, like he's thrown out, but his cock's still fucking hanging out in the ring?
I wonder if he could be like Captain Planet and people put their cocks together and he appears. No? Okay.
Wow.
Going back with the Vampiro thing, though, also, if his cock is what keeps him strong,
the source of his
you know,
power.
how useless is he without a
Yeah.
blood
What
Yeah.
if someone
blood
choppy
flowing
choppies-
cock? You know,
Or Fang copped him.
Ooh. This could
Yeah.
be, is this going to be rated
or
R?
Anubis chops it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
new-
true.
I'm a big fan of the Russian guy. I don't know if
Do you
his
know
eye's
his-
going to fuck him up. Igor or something.
Igor Maxim.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you don't, because he's got a good. I don't
He
know.
looks like he's got that retard strength.
He's got a
Oh,
little bit
can't
of
say
that.
Can't say that.
He's got a little bit of that. He looks like he's a little drunk as well.
Yeah, obviously. He's Russian.
I'm wondering if him and Vic might be able to, have some shared common ground there. You know what I mean? Just both being,
Drunk.
yeah, yeah.
I got to say, my overall favorite, Deuce Ledfit's going to win this thing.
Wow.
Wow.
With the lead foot.
Who's going to? That's
Why?
a lot of weight keeping him to the ground.
It's a lot of poop shoots.
And he don't
Okay.
give a fuck.
No, he doesn't.
He's got a giant jacket, by the way.
Yeah, it was nice. That looked expensive. At
He's classy. When you
least
got
he
a
took
lead
the tags
foot.
off, unlike the bass guy.
Keep the tags on.
So I mean, okay, so Drew, I mean, since you're on the outside, I mean, we're all looking at this a little bit
A little bit biased.
biased, yeah, because we are in it and we're trying to, we of course there's self-preservation on the line, but from your point of view, I mean, you've seen the promos, you've heard the lore behind some of these.
You've
people.
almost memorized all of them.
Yes.
I mean, we're going to Kevin Nash this, and one of us is going to book it to win, one of us winning. But
Yeah.
if anyone else had a chance, who would it be?
Keep finger poking a doom.
Problem
Yeah.
is, there's a lot of guys in this that have nothing to lose at all.
That's
so
true.
They're dangerous.
Very true. Uncle
Yeah.
Roscoe.
Who knows if Vampiro's coming in as a bat or a vampire?
That's
What's Nun
true.
Man going to do?
No, well, yeah, what the fuck is Nun
Is
Man?
Nun Man gonna interfere?
And how tall is he?
Him and Little Basket could have a thing.
Or Vampiro could be like Great Khali tall.
Like out of all of them, the one that is the most determined is Anubis by far. He just seems like he knows what he's doing. He's got a lot, he's got the machete and he's got a lot going on, which makes me think
tattoos.
that he's ready.
Bring
and
it on,
focused.
fan.
A couple other guys in here. I mean, the Igor, the Russian guy, you can never fuck with him.
He's got some nice chest
The
hair.
Russian,
He
yeah.
does.
Yeah, he does.
The Russian and a little buzzed up always helps, calms the nerves. But the number one going into this, after all, is I'm a big fan of Big Mouth Billy Bass.
Really?
Yeah, just something about him.
You think it's the? I mean, you think maybe he's like he has the patience since he's a
Yeah,
bass
he's a
man?
fisherman.
Yeah.
I have a
so
feeling.
you
I
know how
feel.
to
I have a feeling
wait
he's
it
gonna get
out.
eliminated before number 3 even comes out.
Wow. Really?
I'm Brock Lesnar
Really?
on this shit the entire time.
I mean, that's the thing. He's number 2, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, you're going head to head with Big Mouth.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So that would mean he's going to have to withstand your
My
attacks.
cabooseness.
Yes, for a long time.
Caboose mania.
And then Big Shit Kid comes in and saves him.
That's true.
Yeah.
the
Period.
Big, the
then
big
we
shit
start
kid.
wrestling.
Okay. Yeah, the big. I forgot about the big shit kid.
You know, one of us is probably going to be like damn near over the rope, and then Big Shit Kid's just going to hit the other one not to eliminate.
Throw both of them
Taking
out.
shit on all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're thrown out. You're just getting shit on.
Yeah.
Some people are into that.
Poop emojis all day, every day.
Yeah. I mean, if he wins it, he's one of those guys though. Like he doesn't really. Does he have anything to lose? I don't think he has anything to
Who,
lose.
Big Shit?
Yeah.
Well,
There isn't. I
he
mean,
probably has his spot on the
He's
toilet.
got shit to lose out of his intestines.
He's probably got the spot on the toilet to fucking lose. He's got that toilet seat around his neck.
I feel
Yeah.
like that could hurt him
Yeah.
if he lands the wrong way.
That could.
That could be like a concerto or something.
Yeah.
But it could
Could
be. I mean, if he takes it off, and now it's a weapon.
Yeah.
But then
So-
coming in at number 4, we probably have the biggest jobber in the Rumble, Varsity Stew.
The
Second
man
place.
was probably a stud back in the day, but I don't know if time's caught up with him. Or
I think he was looking for a time machine like Uncle Rico. And
yeah, just still saying that, showing the kids he still has
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, his belly was hanging out of his old jersey.
it. Yeah.
You know, his second place
Big
trophy.
lie.
Yeah,
Big fan of the Lions throwback jersey.
He's wearing a Lions shirt, so he has no idea what winning is. Obviously.
Hold on.
Right.
Give it time.
I don't want your life.
Yeah.
I mean, for a second, I thought we got the beak.
How awkward is it going to be if he takes second place again?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
If he makes it all the way to 29, 30. Wait,
Gone.
29. Yeah.
Just the
It's
no
30 man.
You know,
No,
he's
yeah.
getting his chance to be put in, per se.
Yeah.
And now he's going to take the
I hope that's
second
his
place
entrance
again.
music, though. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. to
That would be
play
great.
today.
That would be.
Center field, right?
Yeah, I have no
Belly
idea what that's
jiggling the whole way to the ring.
from. Pointing at the crowd.
1990s cut
Throw,
off
he's
jersey.
he's got either like a t-shirt gun or he's like he's throwing like Nerf footballs into the crowd.
I'm just glad nobody picked that piece of shit Big Rig.
Oh man,
Big. Oh, yeah.
dude. So
If
you
him and
know,
petroleum stick together, that
a
could
lit-
be dangerous.
it could be. He's got the insurance policy and little inside information. He puts medium sleeves on extra large shirts, so his arms do look a little
All
bigger.
show, no go.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
That explains it. Yeah.
He
he's-
wears that giant reflective vest, too. You're
Yeah.
going to see where he's at.
Right.
yeah. Easy to spot.
Burn, burn.
Yeah. Loud horn. I don't know.
he's-
I feel like you'd make way more money on the road than you would there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but maybe he's got. I mean, I don't know much about his backstory. I mean, he's a road dog. I know that he's just on the road all the time. Him and Petroleum, and you know, we know that he'll be back on the road regardless. Just probably not going to WrestleMania after this.
But not to discredit Big Rig or take any shine away from him. But can we please get the elephant out of the room and talk about this weirdo Robert? What the fuck is up
Yeah.
with Robert?
Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos in this Rumble, but
He's up there.
He
That
might
man-
take the cake.
that person, is
He's got like the
definitely by
Jeffrey
far-
Dahmer look.
Reminds me of Gold
Yeah.
Dust.
Yes, early Gold Dust.
Yeah.
He's got that
Black Gold Dust.
He's got that monkey name like Skittles or whatever the Pebbles.
So
Oh,
I think
yeah.
so. I think it's Pebbles. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Who is
I feel like if
like? I
him
don't even
and
want
Cock-
to get. I don't want to get near him.
I feel like he's going right after Cock Davis.
Yeah,
probably-
Yeah.
he wants to pet that monkey.
yeah,
For sure.
that shit was.
Yeah, once he starts
creepy.
petting people, I think they're all in big trouble.
I imagine this is the way I imagine this going down eventually. What number is Cock Davis again?
25.
25. He's
25.
coming in after me. So I figure if I'm unfortunate enough, this is worst case scenario for me anyway, is that there's just like, you know how there's a collection of people in the ring after a while. Maybe there's just too many cooks in the kitchen. Nobody can really focus too much on anybody. But I have a feeling if there's like, say, there's about 10 people still in that ring, Cock Davis shows up, there's going to be a bunch of people going for that cock.
Yep.
Yeah,
And it's going to take the heat off of me.
perfect example. Number 27, Duncan Smits.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
If Cock Davis is still in that ring, that's big trouble for him.
He's in his
Yeah.
crosshairs.
Duncan
for sure.
Smits will be all over that.
Dude, number one pony in this race.
Yeah.
Nay.
Nay.
I'm going to use that as an advantage.
Talking about freak shows, man. Him and Robert would make a great tag team,
Yeah. I have a feeling like
especially with Nun Man. If they could somehow swing that.
Do we know exactly where Anubis reigns? Like the woods, we know,
Parts
right?
unknown.
But it's parts
Yeah.
unknown. Period. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the
Yeah.
deep,
That's-
deep
It's not a
woods.
wooded area.
I think that's about like 50 miles south of the Swove.
Yeah, it's got to be.
You're looking
it's,
at it on
it's
a
got.
map.
I would think it would be near California because he did see the Toros
Maybe.
cheer. He
That
got
is a good
you know,
point. I just wonder if he's going to bring the machete.
So yeah,
Yeah, you get a lot of questions. Is Deuce allowed to bring his lead foot?
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck
those are
somebody up.
huge parts in people's, gimmicks
A
and
fishing
everything.
pole.
Yeah, that's
Fishing
true.
pole.
What's in that tackle bag?
can Backstreet Man bring the other 3 Backstreet Men?
yeah.
Can the fat boys bring their cookies?
Yeah, they gotta sometimes.
You need to power up. You're hungry.
Exactly,
Can't
it's like
wrestle on
a
an empty stomach.
Spinach to Popeye.
Man.
You gotta have it. I mean, this is.
I mean, he said he was going to take his fat and fuck you in the motherfucking ass. So, I mean, Jesus, You know, have we ever seen that in any kind of Rumble?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, here's a good question for you guys. Every WWE Rumble, and I put that in quotes because this is way better than any WWE Rumble out there. There is always a bunch of guys in the ring, and one comes in and eliminates maybe 5-6 guys and clears it out. Who's that guy in this Rumble?
I'm gonna say Anubis.
Anubis?
He looks angry.
I could see that. Unfortunately, I come in before Anubis, so hopefully I don't cross paths with him.
That'd be a shame.
Uh,
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What was the initial question again? Let me
So
make sure I'm understanding this.
usually in a WWE Rumble,
Yeah.
there's say 8 to 10 guys in the Rumble. They're
Right.
usually somewhat jobbers,
Yeah.
and like a Kane or Undertaker come in and clear house.
Oh, okay.
So who would be the guy coming in cleaning house?
Yeah, I would definitely think an Anubis would be in there. I would think maybe one of the Fat Boys. Not so much Lumen. Lumen seems a bit more of a pushover. Fat Boy Fat, though.
Fat Boy Fat's like that angry fat guy.
he's,
Yeah.
he's way angry.
Fat Boy Lumen is just like, hey, I'm just here having a good time eating some cookies.
Because I'm thinking it's Igor.
Yeah,
I
if he
think
could stay sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to wait a long time.
Yeah,
with that.
18.
Yeah, he's going to go
And it's
through
right
a lot
before
of
the
vodka.
Samoa Joe project hits.
If they stick together, I don't think there's any stopping them.
So my theory is, I just saw an episode of Family Guy where Stewie creates Bitch Stewie, and he is a clone and does his bitch work for him.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the episode, he just disintegrates. I'm thinking that the Samoa Joes are a ticking time clock, and they're just going to disintegrate.
Well, from what we know about the Samoa Joe project, that they are lysine deficient. So if they don't have a lysine-rich diet, that they will die because they won't get that to support their immune system.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, it does. So
That is correct, Sam W.
I know that we got these on loan for this Rumble, and I'm wondering if Vince maybe is like, yeah, I'll give you the ones that are probably on the way out anyway.
Glitchy.
Yeah, because even if they win, they can't be used for anything else.
Or are they allowed to see each other? Is it like Back to the Future where you're not allowed to see
Are
yourself?
they going to merge into one giant Samoa Joe?
Yeah, like
Whoa.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's
Power
what I was
Rangers?
thinking.
That would be.
They put their cocks together and Cock Davis comes out?
He just.
I mean,
What's going on?
I
in your
mean,
head?
what happens if Igor feeds them a little bit of vodka?
oh, Jesus.
They might. Yeah, they might melt.
This is going to be one
I don't know if
big
they
orgy.
can. I don't know if they can digest that.
Shit's gonna get weird. Like
Yeah.
I said, it's gonna get weird.
There's gonna be a lot of fluids of all
Yeah.
types.
T the Monster's going to be like, what the fuck did I get in myself into?
Thank God Big Mouth Billy Bass got that rain jacket.
Yeah.
It's going to be wet.
Plus, you got a cartel member in there. I mean, shit. At the end,
He'll be dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could just wipe it out. Talk about machetes. They come in with chainsaws and shit. I've seen a video. Chainsaw a guy's head off. That's why you
Chainsaw
don't
Charlie.
rat.
That's why you don't rat.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I know that online, they've been getting their promos online, and they've been different receptions. Now, we've been posting these to major social media stuff, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, fucking TikTok. Side note on TikTok, so I was using my personal TikTok. There wasn't a official 64-bit Legends one yet. There will be now. But Vic Murphy... he got me in a little bit of TikTok trouble because he comes in. I mean, his first words are "fuck Cock Davis," but so the first couple seconds. I mean, here, let me. Oh, I don't have it because I had to delete it. So yeah, it was. We went from like views of like we get about 300 or so up to 300, somewhere about 100 to 300 a person. And then after Vic Murphy, I got in jail, and nobody got any views after that. So it was hard to tell on that one.
Based on the gram, like ESPN does, we're going to do some little next-gen stats. And based on the videos, number one is no surprise. It's yours truly, Bobby Caboose, the winner of the Rumble, coming in number one,
How many times you watch
eliminating
it?
It's only because it's been up there the longest. That's it.
Yeah.
every single person one by one. It ain't even going to have more than 2 people in the ring at one point. Anyway, I did hit over 1,300 views. That is by far the most. Melvin Troy comes in second with a whopping 589. Coming in third,
I think it was Fat Boy Fat, maybe?
it is Fat Boy Fat with 286.
Wow.
The rest are pretty. Samoa Joe, the most recently updated, he's at 249. They're kind of all similar numbered. Big Rig hit 200.
So the top.
Willie or Uncle Roscoe, aka Willie Jones. I don't know why he's got two names. He's got 230. And just below that is Julio Sunrise with 183. But the rest are kind of all in the same mix.
So far, the general public thinks their top 5 favorites would be you, me, Fatboy Fat, and was it Samoa Joe updated Samoa Joe?
Samoa Joe updated.
Yeah.
And the biggest jobber, according to the people, is SamWO.
Wow.
SamWO and tied with Sir Jared of the Swove with 38 views.
I know they do not like each other.
38 views.
There's a battle going on there.
So
I mean, you're amongst royalty at least.
Yeah.
I got more family than 38 people. What the hell?
the next
Dog,
lowest,
baby.
the next lowest is almost double that, and it's Deuce Leadfoot with 71.
Really, the
I like him.
Deuce?
The
I like
Deuce.
him.
I'm surprised the Deuce didn't.
He's not picked to win at all.
Yeah, that's I'm surprised.
Which we were supposed to reveal that later, but thanks, SamWO, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, sorry, we're supposed to be friends until the end of the Rumble.
Wow, it's hostile.
Oh man, so fucking Deuce. I'm surprised. I didn't think he was that low. So he's the third lowest.
Yeah, he's the third lowest.
Fucking Deuce, man.
You know, other surprises was, of course, we've been talking about Vampiro and Nunman.
Yeah.
They only have 93 views.
That I don't understand.
There's also only been up for a week, if that.
Yeah.
That is true, but it
True.
kind of levels out. You know, it kind of
I feel
dies
like you're
off.
fucking with the numbers here.
I mean, it's
Bobby
just
Biden
Instagram.
over here.
I mean, how many times can you watch your own video
Yeah.
and boost those
Oh, shit.
ratings?
Oh, dude, I masturbate.
Whatever
to
you
it.
need to do to make
Sam-
yourself feel better.
Sam's just upset. He's coming out. He's like, we need a recount.
Yeah.
Stop the steal.
Yeah.
Stop the steal.
Exactly. Thank you, Melvin.
Sam WO, he was like telling his wife to watch it while she, diddly, and she
Diddles.
she just watched somebody else instead because her views aren't up. But the two Samoa
Probably a little
Joes,
basket.
the two Samoa Joes before the third one, they only got 80 apiece as well. So
Well, that's why they had to get an updated one. That's why they're
Yeah.
like, you know what? We need to put a minority in this. We need more diversity. You
Yeah.
know?
Nobody
It's-
wants to take the W in views anyways. What's the real thing here? You want to win.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that means I'm the favorite. And
No, you're the most viewed.
yes,
That is it.
that you know what happened when Cena was the most viewed? He was the face of the company for fucking 15 fucking years.
He was. I mean, that is true. That is true. I mean,
Hallelujah, holla back.
They didn't
You can't
have
see me.
views back then when he first started.
What happened to Hulkamania? He ran wild. It's Caboose Mania now.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, brother, when Bobby Caboose takes out every other competitor in the 64-bit Legends Royal Rumble and goes on to Cockamania to fight Cock Davis in the main event?
Anyways, I'm disappointed. There was one wrestler that I believe we almost got to join the 64-bit Legend Royal Rumble.
And who's that?
Your future roommate, Mr. Scott Steiner.
That was rumored. That was
I heard it was
rumored.
close.
And it's very close. Actually, Scott, as I like to call him.
We're close.
Yeah. Papa Pump, Freakzilla. He is actually training for the 2022 64-bit Legends Royal Rumble.
Hasn't he been working with one of the Samoa Joes?
He has,
Yeah.
but the Samoa Joe that he's been working with is not in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I think he's,
He's actually
E102 Gamma.
Dogface.
No.
Dog
Watch yours.
Samoa Joe Dogface.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
So I mean, this is going to be big. And then now tomorrow, we're recording this on Sunday, the 31st.
Correct.
So on the 1st of February, it may have already happened, depending on when you're listening to this, will be the actual Royal Rumble taking place.
And we will finally determine a winner
Yeah.
of the first annual 2021 64-bit Legends Royal Rumble.
64-bit.
Yeah.
So this is every year.
This is
We're not
every
missing
year.
a year.
Doing it every year now. Just strap in because we're
Until we
fucking
die.
Yep. To the end of time.
I mean, you see Ric Flair entering Rumbles, forever. So,
I mean, yeah, Conk Davis, I have a feeling is going to be coming in for
and that might
quite
be
a bit.
that cock might be hanging a little lower.
I mean, he's got a great opportunity. Have you guys kept up with what the actual Val Venus has been doing?
Weed.
He's been doing that, but he's also like heavy like QAnon.
Oh,
He's
good.
Like, he was. I seen him on TikTok. He had
That's
a
whose opinion
fucking.
we need.
Yeah, he was trusting the plan and talking about they're going to bring down the intergalactic vampiric pedophiles and all that. I mean, so he's very preoccupied. So I think Cock Davis is seeing this as his chance to be able to capitalize on his notoriety.
Well, we do have a couple like tag teams and factions in this. We do have the MWO. We do have the Fat Boys.
True.
We do have
Big Rig.
and Petroleum. Who knows who else is going to team up?
Samoa Joe's.
Samoa Joe's. We have the Cartel with Julio, Backstreet Man and his hype man.
Yep.
I don't know if hype man has a name. Maybe Nick Carter. I don't know.
Fuck Nick Carter.
And then we have
Little Basket has his basket
Basket
or
Buddies.
whatever. Yep.
And then we have Vampiro and Nunman. So there is some X factors in this Royal Rumble. So now I would like to ask you guys, who do you think is going to be your final four in this Rumble and your winner?
Final four and the winner. Let me see that list real quick. I gotta take a look here. So I'm thinking. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with the idea that there's people that have a lot on the line on this thing. So when you have something that you're really needing to get done, like you had mentioned, they're gonna put in the extra oomph. There's some people here that are kind of just rest on their laurels. Thinking like, I got a bunch of views on Instagram, and I'm just gonna be able to win it. You know what I mean? Like,
What you gonna do, brother?
That's not realistic. There's a lot of drinkers that I don't think are gonna be able. There's I think like Igor. I think he's got great potential, but I think between him, Vic Murphy, bringing all those Palombos with him. They're
the alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol. They're doing meth. They're killing fucking animals and eating them raw. Like it's just.
That was part of the interview on Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah, they're just. Yeah, they brought a deer carcass, left it on the lawn. They were just eating, like they were biting the neck of it. Yeah, the Palombos are fucking wild. So.
He didn't even mention Chuck. Just want to throw that out there.
maybe
It's the
he's-
only real one.
He's preoccupied. You got Jeff Palumbo, Doug Palumbo. What was that? There's a trans Palumbo.
Did you say like Phil Palumbo and then Phil D Palumbo or something?
Yeah. There's two Phil Palumbos. There's two. I mean,
Dumbo.
No, it was
Palumbo?
Palumbo. It was Palumbo Phil and then Phil D Palumbo.
yeah, that's how. I
They're
don't know.
banned from the arena.
You got. I mean, you can talk to Vic about that. He keeps tabs
So you're
on
saying
him.
you do have Igor and Vic in your final four?
No, I don't. I don't think that they're going to make it to their final four. So I'm thinking, final four, Sir Jared. I think also Jeff Wrestler. They're both desperate. They got to make a name for themselves. They really got to fucking put it out there. Also, I'm thinking that. Man, one of the creeps are going to do it because they're just going to weird everybody out. I'm thinking probably Duncan Smiths, and just simply because it's at the end, there's just so much mystery surrounding them. But Vampiro and Nunman, they're 29. They have a great advantage. I don't know how mythical their powers are, but that's my final four. And I think out of all of those four, if they're gonna take it, I think it's gonna be Jeff Wrestler.
So you got Vampiro Nunman, Jeff Wrestler.
Yep.
Who were your other two?
Sir Jared.
Sir Jared and who was the fourth one?
Jeff Wrestler, Sir Jared, Vampiro Nunman, and Duncan.
Duncan.
Duncan Smith.
And Jeff Wrestler's your winner.
Jeff Wrestler, I think, is going to take it. I mean, that's if he can get through me.
So you are taking this L right now as yourself?
Well, no. I mean, it's inevitable that I'll probably win, but I'm not even too
Compared to Bobby over here, who's all full of himself.
Yeah.
like I don't know.
What you gonna do, brother?
I'm in it to just like for the experience. If I win, that's cool. If not, like I don't need to hold that mantle. I got too much going on. I got so many different things. So I'll be.
You'll win the Rumble down the line, Vince.
Yeah, I figure I'll win it. I'll win it down the line, and I'll tear my quads later on. So
I can respect that. For sure.
All right, Sam WO, who you got?
My final four,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say Julio, number
Julio,
30.
number
That's
30.
obvious. He's got a cartel. I'm going to go with Deuce Leadfoot. And I think the first two are still going to be in the Rumble. Bobby Caboose and Big Mouth Billy Bass.
Howdy.
wow.
Man, that's an interesting take.
Yeah.
And you got Deuce winning it all, right?
I think so.
He's got that lead foot, man.
Yep. I think he.
I don't know if it's a sweet chin music type foot or if he just takes that foot that he
Well,
had and just hits you.
Billy will have a hard time reeling that in. It's a lead foot. So
That is true.
It is.
weakness there.
We all know how much it sucks to
mean,
pull
maybe-
a boot back on your reel.
Yeah, but maybe he is a net.
Yeah, but I
see it
still
now.
think that lead foot is a big key piece in this.
All right. Y2Drew,
Oh,
your final four and your winner.
this is going to be tough. Like I said, final four: Anubis, Big Mouth Billy Bass. I'm going to take Vampiro over Julio because I think Julio will be too much partying with the cartel that late.
True.
And I'll give you Bobby.
Wow.
I will give it to you, but you will be the last man eliminated by Howdy.
1 and 2. I like it. 1 and 2.
I feel like it's happened before.
Yeah, I think it has happened before. maybe like I throw Billy Bass out, but he's not really out, and then I celebrate.
Crooked ass finger just holds on to the rope.
Yep. All right, so my final four. Unfortunately, I don't have myself in the final four because I think me and Sam W are going to have too much problems, and we're going to eliminate each other. So I'm going to go with Anubis. I am going to go with Julio Sunrise because he's number 30. Anubis is just fucking nuts. I'm going to go Igor Maxim.
Ooh, the Russian.
And I'm going with the latest version of Samoa Joe.
Really?
All right.
And the winner will be Anubis. Anubis is going to Mania.
I mean, I could Anubis.
Cock-a-mania.
Cockamania.
Nobody picked Cock Davis.
Anubis
He's got
is
too much
the-
of a target on his back.
He
Like I
does.
said, that's too much cock, too much blood, too much going
Can't
on.
wait to see
I think,
Vampiro.
I think a lot of the guys at the end, like Vampiro, Duncan Smiths, I think they're just going to get eliminated. quick.
Vampiro latches on to Cock's cock.
True.
He just doesn't want to let
Yeah,
go.
he just
Rolls
doesn't
over
wanna
the top
let
with
go.
him.
Tossed over.
Igor, I think Igor is one of those guys that is just going to be fucked up, and he just can't
Just
fuck him up.
eliminate himself.
Yeah, like high on coke kind
Yeah,
of guy.
yeah.
Indestructible.
He had a
should we
fucking
go to
crooked
replay?
eye. Like shit, dude.
Fixed it.
Fuck it.
I can't wait to hear the story behind that.
Yeah.
Especially when you have to whack it back in place.
But if somehow the MWO could manage,
coexist, guys.
Yeah, if we could coexist, it should be one of the three of us.
I mean, I don't have any problems with you. I mean, you guys have this split. Like, I feel like you guys are like a fucking like the Shield, like Roman Reigns and fucking Seth. What's his name?
Vincent.
Seth Vincent, and I'm the lunatic fridge out there just chilling.
Fridge.
Yeah, I'm the lunatic fridge, just fucking trying to keep things cool. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
I like how you brought that together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's always a heel turn.
but look,
there's always a heel turn.
I'm not the one that attacks someone on Twitch.
It's true. That's true.
I feel like I was Rey Mysterio and he used Kevin Nash and throwing me into a side of a trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Forgot about that.
We'll see.
Does
but
that guy show up?
who?
That attacker?
Sam WO.
That was you?
Sam
Yeah,
WO is
that
the
is him.
attacker.
I've seen brief stuff of that. I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah.
So, but you can't. I don't think you can sleep on Red Colorado Kid. I don't think you can sleep on Big Shit Kid. I don't think you can sleep on the Petroleum Big Rig Bros
Big shit kid doesn't
combo.
have the stamina to last.
And the thing is,
Yeah, he's just full of shit.
yeah.
You take one shit and you're kind of good till at least next time you go.
No one has mentioned T the Monster. He had collected all the chains that he was going to eliminate, but he also thought he was coming in number 1. So maybe he might have like a savage moment when like the buzzer rings and he just doesn't show because he forgot which number he was. So
Somebody's watched all the Rumbles lately.
20 years, baby.
God.
But any last words about the 64-bit
Yeah,
Legends Royal
I mean-
Rumble?
What do you win?
You win. Okay, there's a couple things you win. You win a title.
Yeah.
You win
A title?
You
Yeah.
win a title.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
is
okay.
for a title.
There's a title
for,
belt.
for the
Shot
64-bit
or-
Legends title championship. You get a special one-on-one interview,
Yep.
and you get
boy.
an entry. And this will be revealed. This is revealed for the very first time on our podcast.
Yep.
You get an entry to the game show 64 Bits of Love,
Yep.
which will debut tomorrow with our first character.
Ooh, do
Yeah.
we know
First,
who-
not character, but first person.
Who's
Yeah.
the first person? Do we know?
We do not know.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't. It's still up for debate. But
Love is in the air.
Love is in there.
Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
Day, Valentine's Day Massacre.
I can dig
Big
it.
Show's coming through the ring, and he's throwing Stone Cold right through a cage,
wearing a diaper.
wearing a diaper.
Nope.
But I'd like to thank you guys, SamWO, Y2Drew,
Thank you guys.
of course Melvin Troy,
Yep.
Bobby Caboose coming in number 1. Fucking unlucky draw. But until next year for our 2022 64-bit Legends Royal Rumble, thank you guys, and we will see the winner tomorrow.
Yep.
Can't
We're gonna-
wait.
I'm
we're gonna
excited.
See it.
So,
We're gonna- and
stay tuned.
We're doing a little something. I mean, you'll see it there if you're at Twitch. But we're invested in this. We're putting money on the line tomorrow.
Yes.
We're gonna show like
Payday.
how much we think. We're gonna back up our confidence, I
Yep.
guess you could say, with some actual cold hard cash. So we're not just speculating in the wind like some
Pussyfoots.
passerby. Yeah, we're not pussyfooting around.
Like Bobby Caboose.
Bitch.
Oh.
Aw, people at home! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world's greatest podcast and feel the power!